What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Chris, and we're here on Spurs Spotlight with another banger.
Yeah, y'all gonna stop coming in my live talking about this Victor dude, bro. We hooping this year. Y'all gonna see.
It's the day before the draft, and we are doing an NBA draft preview. Specifically, we're gonna do some mock drafts. I'm thinking we're gonna do two. I think there's really two scenarios I could see the Spurs going with. Really, I could either see the Spurs taking Richace with the 4th pick if he falls, or I can see them getting Castle. And let me show y'all how I think this is all gonna go down. So we pulled up the little mock draft simulator, and with the first pick, I can see the Hawks going two ways with this. I can either see them taking Richace, or I could see them taking Donovan Clingan, which at first I was like, Clingan at 1? Hawks GM said that Sarr even declined to work out with them. Now, I don't see Sarr going to the Hawks at all. I don't see it as a possibility. So first, I think they will take Richace. So we're going to go ahead and take them. They need a little bit of wing depth. He could space the floor. But with them taking Richace, they really need a big man. And I think that's just something they're going to have to go in the offseason looking for. Now with the second pick, we got the Wizards. And with the Wizards, I think they're just going to take whoever the Hawks don't, if that makes sense. Like here, they didn't take Alex Sarr. Well, I don't see the Hawks taking Alex Sarr at all. So the Wizards are just going to take Alex Sarr regardless. I'm pretty sure this is who they want. They traded away Gafford at the deadline, and they need a big man. Jordan Poole, Kuzma, Koulibaly. Yeah, that's a nice fit. They need a big man. So yeah, I see them taking Alex Sarr, and I think it's a good fit for them. And with Sarr, I think it gives them more room to grow compared to him being behind Trey and DeJounte, or just Trey, because I think DeJounte will be moved. With the Rockets now, I can see them going... They just picked up Steven Adams. I really think they want to go Reed Shepherd. If they don't take Reed Shepherd, I could see them trading this pick and going... trading back. And then whoever trades up for this third pick could take Donovan Clingan. It's between Shepherd and Clingan. If I'm the Rockets, I just got Steven Adams. I'm going to go ahead and go Reed Shepherd. Now, what we're all here for, the Spurs 4th pick. With this 4th pick, I think the Spurs are going to go Stephen Castle. I really like Stephen Castle, and there was somebody in my comments. Shout out to you. If I get this comment, I'm going to pull it up right here on the screen. The Spurs would be looking to develop him into a true point guard who could distribute and play lockup defense, and it would be like Sohan at point guard, but if he was actually a point guard, if you know what I mean. That backcourt with Castle and Vassell, I think it could develop into something pretty serious. Along with, if Castle gets that jump shot, I think he could have one of the highest ceilings in the draft. He has all-star potential if that jump shot starts to fall. Now with the 5th pick, I think they're going to take Buzelis, even though he hasn't been a good shooter. I think the Pistons just got to keep going for upside until they get that another number 1 pick, or they get somebody in free agency. Pistons, man, I don't know if there's any hope for them, but hey, you know, it is what it is. I don't really know too much about the Hornets. I don't pay attention to them. I think Miles Bridges is going to walk. They also have Grant Williams, and they need a big man, but don't they have Nick Richards and they have Mark Williams. I don't know if they're going to go for Clingan. Dalton Connect. I could see them try to space out the floor with LaMelo, Brandon Miller, and then you get Dalton Connect to come in and provide some more offense. You can run Graham Williams at the 4 and then Mark Williams at the 5. I don't think that's too bad. But then again, I could also see them going for a big man, kind of because they don't have that big man of the future, unless they really do believe in Mark Williams. But until then, we're going Dalton Connect. Now, with the Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant at the power forward, I think they will try to trade him at the deadline. You can also trade off DeAndre Ayton because he's your highest paid player, and I don't think they want to really build around him. So I can either see them going Donovan Clingan, Ron Holland, or Cody Williams. They have a lot of guards already. I think Ron Holland would be their best bet, honestly. He has tremendous upside, and him falling to number 7 isn't bad. If I'm the Trailblazers, I really like this pick. But y'all let me know, Trailblazers fans, if y'all are watching, what do y'all do? Back again with the Spurs, the 8th pick. I really want Cody Williams. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think they're going to take Cody Williams, but that's personally my favorite wing. I think we could develop him into being a really good player, in my opinion. With this draft, the Spurs are for sure leaving here with somebody French. Like, that's just my opinion. I think There's no doubt in my mind they don't leave here with somebody friends for Wemby. Although Salon isn't my favorite player, I do think that's who they're gonna draft. And honestly, I can't even be mad at it. I could see the fit. Although he's not my favorite, I'm not mad at that at all. I like the pick. This first scenario, I got us taking Stephen Castle and Salon, which I think is the most realistic outcome. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all like that combo? Me personally, I really do. I think Salon could be a nice 3-and-D wing and maybe even develop into something more where he can put the ball on the floor to get to his spot somewhat. And then if you develop Castle shooting along with that defense, man, I think that's a monster lineup for the future. And so yeah, man, let me know what y'all are thinking. But let me show y'all this second scenario. I'm gonna draft everyone ahead of time, and then I'm gonna go back and show y'all who I picked for the Spurs. So yeah, let's get it. This is what I cooked up for the second scenario, which this one has Ricochet falling to 4. Although I don't think it's too realistic, I do think there's a chance. Now with the Hawks, they really need a big man, and Alex Sarr said he will not work out for the Atlanta Hawks. So I see them taking a swing for Klingon. This could very well happen. Not saying it's for sure, but it's a possibility. And then this would have Alex Sarr falling number 2. And then I think the Rockets would draft Reed Shepherd, or with Klingon going number 1, I don't see anyone trading up to get that third pick. And if they do, I see them probably going for Reed Shepherd. It depends who trades for this pick. They could also trade up and draft Ricochet. In this case, we're looking to see Ricochet fall, so this is the scenario I cooked up. If we take Ricochet at 4, I don't really see Castle staying there to all the way to 8. One thing the Spurs could do is they could try to trade up to Charlotte for that 6th pick, give them the 8th pick, and maybe like a second rounder or something, maybe a future first rounder. I wouldn't trade a first rounder to trade up these 2 spots, honestly. Most I'd give up is 2 or 3 second rounders. So that's how we could get Ricochet and Castle, which would be pretty crazy in my opinion. If we do get Ricochet at 4, I see us taking Rob Dillingham at 8. And although I wasn't too confident about the Spurs wanting a Dillingham, I saw this tweet by Mike Finger. Kentucky guard Rob Dillingham says he's visited a bunch of NBA teams over the past month, but has had a conversation with exactly one NBA coach, the oldest one. From afar, Coach Pop looks crazy, Dillingham said, but I love Coach. He's more like a soft-spoken dude. It's got to mean something. Although I don't think we take Dillingham, this just adds fuel to the fire, which shows me that this is a possibility. We still could get Dillingham. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I really like Rob Dilly. The only thing that concerns me is his defense. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all are thinking over these last 2 mock drafts I cooked up. Leave a like, comment, subscribe to Spurs Spotlight, and I'll catch y'all boys later. Peace.